Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Scorched Earth, the mother of all games. I have no idea why it's called the mother of all games, because I'm pretty sure it isn't, but it's a fun game anyway, and one that I have some nostalgia for. And I wanted something cozy and simple and fairly easy to get into for today, and this is what I chose. Now, you may notice there's no music. I'm afraid this is going to be somewhat of a quiet stream. No, I'm not going to be doing ASMR, but yeah, I think there's a little bit of sound effect work in the game itself, but no music or anything like that. So, as I said, a bit of a quiet stream. Before we begin, we're going to set up the game, and yes, it is, even in my view, sort of stretched horizontally. I don't know why that is. I think that might just be the choice of font. Yeah, so let's see. Let's have more than 2 players. Let's see. The mouse is acting up a bit. Sorry about that. Hold on. I think I can use keyboard here. Ah, I can. Okay. So let's have 5 players. Round 10. Sure, let's go with that. Sound. We want flight sounds. So now this is interesting. So as you can see, we can turn sound on and off. I'm controlling this, by the way, via the keyboard, which is why the mouse isn't moving. The mouse I'm finding acting a bit odd, but anyway, never mind. Now, flight sounds for the actual artillery shells, I suppose. We have 3 options, it seems. Flight sounds off, flight sounds velocity, and flight sounds position. So what I'm gathering is the faster an object is, well, try that again. In velocity mode, the faster an object is going, well, the speed at which the object is going will affect the tone that we hear, and in position it's going to be, I'm guessing, related to the altitude, maybe the position on the x-axis, but I doubt it. I imagine altitude. I think position is going to be more the fun option here. Okay, I just used the mouse to click out of that. Did that take? It did. Okay, an escape gets us out. Right. Hardware. Oh, we can change the graphics mode. Hold on. 640 by 480, that's probably the way to go. That should update in a moment, and then I will adjust the screen. I thought it seemed a bit small. Oh yes, we can turn the pointer off if we want to. I'm going to keep the mouse on the off chance that I want it. Mouse rate. Is that doing anything? Oh, whoa, yes, that is doing something. Okay. Let's try 2.1. That's too much. Cycle background. Let's try 1.1. That actually doesn't feel too bad. I'm still probably not going to use the mouse much, so let's not worry about that too much. Firing delay and falling delay, let's not worry about that. 640 by 480 doesn't seem to have changed anything, so I'm going to restart the game and see if that does it. Economics. This is one of the interesting parts of this game. You make money as you play. You get more money if you do better. As you can see, there are options. We can have computer players buy or not buy. Free market, I think, changes prices according to what's bought. I'm going to leave that off. Scoring mode standard, I'm fine at. Cash at start. It's tempting to give us some cash at the start so that we can choose some interesting weapons. But we have 10 rounds. Let's leave it be. Interest rate, okay. Physics, let's see. Air viscosity 0, gravity 0.2. I think this is all. Yeah, I think effective walls, none. You can have wraparound, padded, rubber, spring, concrete, and random. Random's kind of tempting because that means things will change, but I'm not sufficiently familiar with the look of the thing to be able to guess at what they're going to do. Erratic, that sounds terrible. Effective walls, I think it just means that effective walls none will just mean, I think, that projectiles going out of the bounds will just come back in at some point if they don't go completely out of the play area. Wraparound is fairly clear. If they go off the the left they come in at the right, and vice versa. Padded, I'm not entirely sure. Rubber makes projectiles bounce off of them, I believe. Spring, I think, maybe does the same but more. Concrete, I presume, just makes projectiles blow up against them. Random, of course, changes the effect from round to round. And you know what? I am going to go for that. Landscape, sky random sounds good. Let's not have changing wind because that makes it more difficult to adjust. Hostile environment is fun, yep. You'll see hostile environment, I imagine. Random land. I'm not sure whether that means random between rounds or random within rounds. I'm going to leave it off. Play options. What do we have here? Sequential seems right. Teams. We can have teams in our tanks, but I think I'm going to make it every tank for themselves. Status bar. Yes, let's have a status bar. Play order is random. That's fine. Fast computers will leave off. Talking. Oh no, we want talking tanks. Let's have the computers talk to us. We can do our own talking. That's what I'm here for. Talk probability 100. That's probably a bit much. Let's say talk probability of 50%. And as you can see, there are files that it draws from. There's little comments that the tanks make, which I think are fun. I don't think there's anything here. I'm going to turn on trace paths, I think, just so that I can see what I'm doing. Let's save changes now. As I said, I'm just going to quickly. I realize I don't actually know how to quit this game. Oh, system menu. What was that? Control Q. Interesting. Okay, so yes, quit the game. I just want to see if that brings a change to the Windows size. I'm hoping that we get 640 by 480. It's looking at the moment like it's the same size. Nice landscape. Oh, I see what's happened. It's just in higher resolution. Well, at least it looks nicer now. Let me get that nicely centered at least. Centered to screen. Do we have any higher graphics mode? Ooh, 800. Yes, 1024 by 768. That's what we want. So let's Control Q, quit game, yes, and restart one more time. Sorry about this. This was somewhat of a last-minute selection, so things are not properly set up. Where's it set to screen? Looks like a good fit. Yep. You can see it rendering in slowly. Old game. Very, very old game. Don't worry, we're getting to the action soon, I intend. Right. Once this thing finishes rendering. Whew. Right. Now we have something that that's a bit more playable. Let's start the game. Initializing code, 1 moment it says. Nice plasma effect. Now I'm going to take the green tank. So we have some options here. We're going to have to name all of our tanks. So red player is going to be Mew. Now these things, this specifies the tank that it has. And we want this one to be a computer. Now, computers have a variety of AI levels, basically. Moron, shooter, pool shark, tosser, chooser, spoiler, cyborg, and unknown. Essentially chooses their AI routines. Moron, I think, just shoots randomly. I don't forget the exactitudes, but they all have different priorities. I think with cyborg being the best of the lot. Seems like there's some interesting stuff in what especially these ones here I think mean, but I think let's go for cyborg. Let's give ourselves a nice challenge. Now this one's going to be me. So green is my favorite color. I want green. And let's see, what tank do we want? I don't want that one. I actually kind of like this one. I think I'm going to take this one too. Use Thaumaturge as our name. Purple. Also a very good color, by the way. a cyborg, and interestingly, computer tanks get a tank that players don't have access to, which is strange. But purple's going to be this little fellow, I think. And yellow is going to be another computer player. Looks like we can't name the computer players, which makes me sad, but oh well. Yellow's going to be that tank. And cyan is going to be, yeah, that tank. Preparing next level. Let the games begin. As it draws in slowly. Ooh, plug in power to my computer so that we don't have a sudden ceasing of the stream due to my battery running out. That would be unfortunate. Oh, that is very loud. But cool plasma effect. Hold on, let me turn that down for you. Let me turn that down even further, I think. I'm going to turn it down for me as well. There we go. Hopefully those are good levels. Where am I? Okay, so yeah, here's our status bar. You can see the power that we're selecting. Use the up and down keys to select the amount of power, and an angle, left and right selects the angle. And you can see our little tank changing angle here as well, which is neat. There's our name. We're firing a baby missile. I don't think we have anything else to select. This is our maximum power. If we take damage, we can lose maximum power, as I recall. Hold on. I think I might want to shuffle things around a little bit here. I don't think I can actually see the bottom of the... No, I can't quite see the bottom of the screen because there's a title bar in the way, and my monitor is actually what's it, 768 pixels high. What about this monitor? This monitor is no better. Okay, that's awkward. I'm just going to have to live with it. I can see it in DOSBox. I don't know whether I should... No, never mind. I can see in DOSBox that there is someone down there anyway. So there's me, there's him, there's him, there's him. I don't think I have anything other than baby missiles. We'll get to that. So I'm going to try... I'm going to try lobbing at purple over here. So I'm going to try to set up a lobbed shot like that. Let's see what this does. Goes nowhere near. Also, there's some wind. Where's the wind? Oh, okay. Look out below, they say. Oh dear, they're gunning for me. Yellow's gunning for me. Oh, and I see we have bouncy. So this is your brain on Scorched, says purple. I see we have bouncy walls, as you can see by that trajectory there. Also, having trajectories on makes nice colored lines. Now, if I want to get it purple, I'm going to want to lower my angle a bit and increase my power a bit. Let's try an even 500. And press space to fire. Ooh, way too much power. That is getting awfully close to us. This is the end, my only friend, says Yellow. But thankfully, Purple took out Yellow for us. But we have a bit of a problem. Okay, let's aim up again. Close. Okay, we want to reduce power. That was the hostile environment. You're out of here, says Purple. Purple's gunning for Cyan by the looks of it, which is fine by me. Note, alright, never mind. I thought we've gotten hit by the lightning, but I think we were just about missed. Okay, so let's lower our power here. Let's try an even 400. Oh, yes. The next shot should take out Purple. Blood, pain, violence, says Purple, and blast us to pieces. So much for our next shot taking out Purple. Okay. Oh, and we get a nice big plasma burst this time. I do like that old plasma effect. That's a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure it's just a Palette cycled Perlin noise, but, you know, that's fine by me. And purple's gunning for cyan again. This might take a moment, though. Knock, knock, says purple. This is the problem with having this many AIs. I think maybe I'll restart the game with just 3 of us. 5 was perhaps too many. Ah, come on, guys. I don't think I can do anything while Tiffany and George here fire at each other. What are you doing, George? Where are you shooting at? It looks like Tiffany took a lightning strike. Notice Tiffany's maximum power is 900. And George's max power is 590. That's why the hostile environment affected them both. So they're going to be having a bit of a difficult time. So I'm actually going to restart the game again, because that's going to take way too long. I'm actually also going to take the opportunity to, once this finishes rendering, to reduce the resolution slightly so that I can actually see the whole thing, because that would be nice. I think I saw something like something similar to this resolution but smaller, maybe 720 rather than 768 or 700, something, I'm not sure. But at least we now see why the text was so stretched. It looks like it's a single font that just gets stretched to the current resolution. Okay, so not 1024 by 768, nor anything that small. So 800 by 600 could work. Okay, looks like 800 by 600 is, the best one that we're going to get. Okay, save changes. And quit game, yes. Run. And let me recenter that. Also means that these things are going to render a little more quickly, which is nice. I do like some of these landscapes. I wonder whether these, I'm guessing these are edited photographs with a CG background in the back. I wonder whether, let's look at the play options again. Is there an option I wondered? We could go for fast computers. Okay, so players, not 5. 3? 3 sounds good. Okay, so let's start. Once again, red is going to be a cyborg AI, and I think let's go for, you know what, that's fine actually. Green is going to be me, and it's going to be this little tank. Oops. There we go. And purple is going to be this cool tank and a robot. And let's see what we get. Interesting. I didn't expect that. I don't know that I've seen a landscape like this. I'm not sure whether I've played this specific version of Scorched Earth. Oh, I think I see. I think this is actually a cave that we're in. I don't know what sort of walls these are. I'm going to run a test. Go for max power. Wondering if there's a way to affect. Oh, there we go. Page up gives us allows us to adjust our power much more quickly. Okay, bouncy walls, and that is a neat bit of retro tech. That when you hit these overhanging walls, they actually drop down. That is cool. Not very useful to us right now, but bouncy walls, I think these are springy walls, in fact, are actually useful. Okay. Going to angle up a bit more and reduce power a bit. Okay. Let's try angling down, reducing power further. Oh, I can't believe that hit. Was that as close as I think it was, says Red. Barbarella, apparently, is Red's name. What name does Purple have? Doug. Who says for us to make his day. So let's make Doug's day, shall we? Let's further reduce our power. Oh, that might have made Doug's day. Who assures us that that wasn't a live round. I don't believe you, Doug. I do not believe you. Yeah, we took some damage. You can see our maximum power is now 580 due to that damage. But I think we should have enough to get at Doug. Even if we have to dig at Doug. I don't enjoy pain, Doug. No. Oh, I think we might be onto something here. Blood, pain, violence, says Doug. What a violent person is Doug. Let's kill him. Ooh, this is getting a little bit hairy. Oh, I can't believe that hit. And we have a new explosion. Nice. We actually won that. And as you can see, we actually gained some money because I think because we made some kills. I'm guessing it's per kill rather than per win, but I may be wrong. 9 rounds remain. Go. Now, the next phase of the game begins. We get to buy stuff. So there are 2 categories here, weapons and utilities. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff here. We have baby missiles. Let's have a look at our inventory. We have baby missiles. Update. Okay, this is an update on what's happening. 1 of 10 rounds fought, earned interest 0. So we can get missiles. Didn't that? Right. We can sell them back. I think we probably don't get as much as we would like, but just do that. Okay. Yeah, we've lost a bit of money on that, but oh well, so it goes. We can get nukes, we can get leapfrogs, we can get funky bombs, mervs, napalms, tracers, rollers, riot charges, diggers, dirt clods, plasma blasts, and lasers. And they're all pretty cool. Baby nukes are just really big bangs. You use those plasma effects we've seen, those are basically nukes. Missiles are just bigger baby missiles. Leapfrogs actually fire multiple shots in the same direction so that you can essentially tunnel through things. Funky bombs are fun. We're going to have some funky bombs. Tracers are for aiming, basically. But we have baby missiles for that. We might have been well advised to look at some of the other stuff. But anyway. Especially with Red being a crack shot. Wow, okay. So it's just Barbarella and Doug. So as you can see, having a shot go through a bit of land actually affects its trajectory. It loses power, but it keeps going for a little bit, which is quite neat. The physics in this game is actually kinda neat. Not sure if they aim, these guys, but you know. But because we have allowed the computer to buy things, they're going to come back with more than one of them's at least going to come back with more than baby missiles. Barbarella should have something to her name. Guys, come on. They'll dig through this terrain eventually. In the meanwhile, since I started talking so softly, would anyone out there be interested in ASMR? Because I'm not doing that. What else? Yeah. I'm reminded of the computer room at my primary school. way back when, which had DOS computers. And it had not Scorched Earth, but gorillas.bas. A basic game, but that is to say made in the language called BASIC. That, yeah, it was another artillery game, but instead of tanks you played two gorillas, throwing bananas, explosive bananas at each other. Also fun. You were giant gorillas on a, instead of a mountainous landscape, you were on a cityscape. Also a fun game. Yeah. But even back then, I think I preferred Nibbles, Nibbles.bas, which is these days most known as Snake. Yeah, you had multiple levels and pretty good snake mechanics. And yeah, it was a fun time. I also remember that game being on my one of the high school computers in the one of the science classes. There was an old DOS computer off to one side, and that had Nibbles on it. And it was a bit of a thing at times for us children, as it was at the time, to rush to the computer before science class to get to play some Nibbles. Oh, I think they are digging through this land. Well, Barbarella's digging through this landscape. Let's read out some of their taunts. I told you to leave my sister alone. Lovely. Don't take this personally, though, he says. It sounded pretty personal to me, Doug. Barbarella, sorry. Doug's keeping quiet for the moment. Ah, but now it says, die, tank scum. I'm going to break your face, says Barbarella. I'm not sure that AI tanks have a face. Barbarella. It's looking like this is probably going to go to Barbarella, just by virtue of the fact that Barbarella actually has a functional firing solution by the looks of things. Yep, there goes Doug. Well done to Barbarella, who has 12,000. We also have 12,000. Doug has nothing. So going back to the buying menu, which we haven't earned much, so we're in a bit of trouble. I did forget that I had funky bombs. There's not a lot that we can do. So let's just move on. And judging by the way this is rendering, I'm guessing we're in another cave. I should also see if I can figure out how to select my funky bombs. Okay, there I am right in the middle. Oh, okay, so if I click on this, I get my funky bombs. I'm going to use one for the simple reason that I don't know that I'm going to have the option to do much more. Judging by... Actually, maybe. I'm going to... Let me see. Oh, well. That's not what I meant to do, but it's what I did. And that's what a funky bomb does. They're actually really good. Ooh. Well, let's hope they're really good. So I'm going to rely on this thing now to... Come on. Yes! One of them hit. Bye, Barbarella. Oh, Barbarella's not actually dead. Hasta la vista, baby, she says. I'm out of funky bombs, but I have a pretty decent shot at her now. Oh, bouncy walls, nice. Come on. Oh, almost. Come on, just a little more. Gotcha. And there goes Barbarella. Means we should have a bit of money to our name. Now, knowing that these walls are bouncy, I'm going to see if I can't hit here and it bounce down to Doug. Okay, we need a bit more power than that. In fact, let's do a significant amount of power. Aim down a bit more. Okay, right idea, too much power. Not sure this is going to work with these angles. Okay, new plan. Let's see if we can get some dirt down onto Doug. So I think that will actually do damage. If we can get... I'm going to try to get some of this stuff down onto Doug. Oops, that was a bit too much. That's fine. We can correct with angle. Ah. A little bit fell. Okay, that's a little more promising. Okay, now if we just keep digging like this, we should be able to bury Doug like that. I don't know that that did much, but you know, Doug is now buried. Yeah, that did very, very little. Okay. But we do have a better firing solution than Doug. Oh, yes. I think we have this. And one more shot. And we miss! Oh dear. And we made things easier for Doug. No! Not my face, Doug. Please don't break it. Oh dear. Doug beat us and we died with a funky bomb, which at least is funky. Ah. Okay, so we're in the lead at least with $15,500. Barbarella's behind us with $12,000 still, and Doug has $8,500. I thought I set it so that they could buy things. Right, so let's look at... I don't know what the laser does. I mean, I can guess at what the laser does, but I don't remember it. Maybe it's something new to this version. Rollers actually go downhill, which is quite neat. Let's look at what we have here. Oh, batteries are useful. Batteries allow us to actually move around, if I recall correctly. Or is that fuel? Now I'm not sure. It's been a long time. You know what? I think I might actually have... let me see if there's a manual with this version. I literally just downloaded this version today. I wanted something to play. I wanted something, you know, fun and light and cozy for me. Let's see. The file ID that does. There's a README. I was originally going to play Shadowcaster, but then I decided that I didn't really feel like playing Shadowcaster. And I decided to look up Scorched Earth and found it. Let's see now. Not really a manual as such. It does have some interesting information. For those who are interested, writes the author, Scorched Earth 1.5 was written using Ball and C++ 4.0 and Turbo Assembler 3.0. There are approximately 122 C/C++ files and 3 assembly files totaling over 785 kilobytes of source code. Scan mountain ranges were processed with Adobe Photoshop. Neat. Oh, Scorched.doc. That looks like it might be the thing. Okay, give that a moment to open in LibreOffice Writer. Oh, I see. There's there's an indication here of who has how much cash, and who's earned how much interest. I'm tempted to get a roller. I don't know that we have the money to afford serious rollers, though. Okay, we have 8,000. No, I want to save up, I think. I want to save up. Save up for some of the really... Although, rollers are fun. Rollers are fun. I'm going to get... Oops. I'm going to get a baby roller, even though it's going to set us back a bit. We see we get 10 for this 5,000, so that's fine. Okay. Now, before we do that, I'm just going to look at this document file that I just opened up. Oh, okay. Oh, equipment list, yes. Equipment list. Okay, so here's descriptions of the things. I don't want to go too far into this. Okay, the laser, yes, shoots in a straight line, cutting through mountain shields and anything else in its way. And yes, there are shields. There's a lot of stuff once we get there. Batteries. Oh, all right. They recharge the tank and fire plasma blasts. Right. I was thinking of fuel tanks, which allow you to move your tank. Right. Okay. Well, let's get back to the game. Oops, didn't mean to click inventory. Ooh, pretty starry sky. I do like that. Velvet sky with a frosting of stars. Lovely. Let's blow things up in the sky. Oh, Doug wants us to show some respect and is destroying us. Oh, you see, Doug's been buying stuff. Doug has been buying missiles. You can see up at the top there. And we don't even get a chance to play this round. But they're fairly close to each other, so I'm guessing Barbarella has a pretty good shot of hitting Doug, or Doug hitting Barbarella potentially. I'm guessing this grey outline around the... Oh. What was that, Doug? Oh, Barbarella, sorry. Okay, that was interesting. But everyone has a bit of money now, including us. But at least it was quick. I'm not going to buy anything, I don't think. It's gone. I think let's, after this game, this match, let us play again. But let's crank up the economy a bit, because that'll allow us to more easily see some of the really fun weapons. Now let's see what sort of border we have here. Rack it up to 1,000. Ooh, wraparound, perfect. If that doesn't happen. Well, we spewed out a lot of dirt. And down it all falls, which is, again, a neat little piece of tech for this day. Honestly, there are still games that, at least on a larger scale, do similar things. You see that shooting star coming in. Another bit of hazardous environment. It's looking like Doug is probably going to get this one, judging by the way they're shooting. If, you know, Doug would stop reducing power. Doug, what are you doing? Maybe Doug's trying to be chivalrous and give the match to Barbarella. Doug, don't do that. Play fairly. I don't know what they're doing. And they're creeping along in that direction by now, by the looks of it. I didn't notice what weapon they had the first time. Maybe they had a weapon that had a different trajectory. I don't know. Oh well, looks like they're still the one more likely to win, but we'll see, I suppose. Can't believe how good those early shots were. The thing is, if we'd had the money, if I'd not just bought funky bombs to start with, I might have had things like shields to allow us to survive a couple of shots. Almost there. You're right, Barbarella. No one saw you did it because you didn't do anything. Oh, almost. Oh! Barbarella pulled out a bigger missile. And did a bit of damage, I think. Yeah. Oh, but Doug still got it. Such senseless violence, cries out Barbarella. Such senseless violence indeed. Okay. Ooh, Doug has a fair chunk of money. That could be bad for us. Yeah, we still can't really afford much here. Right charges destroy Earth, if I'm not much mistaken, and diggers, well, dig in the Earth. Well, there's not a lot for it. We're just going to have to hope we get lucky, I suppose. Ooh, another nice starry night. Let's see how we go. There's something nicely nostalgic about having it render so slowly. For me, at least. Oh, kittens, I can't believe that missed. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Okay, but I get another shot. Literally. I want to be facing this way. Oh, that did something, and it got him into the right position. Did you notice that he had a parachute? Oh. Parachutes, again, something that we could have bought if we had the money for it. But hopefully this will get us some money. Doug's out. Funky bombs to death. Oh, that might be bad for us. Undermining our prominence there. In which we stand. Nope, we're fine. Good. Okay. So let's crank up the power a bit. But not that much. Okay. Might work. Just have to dig a bit. Thank you for clearing the way, Barbarella. Oh, we don't quite have the right firing solution there. That might work though. Let's see. Once we get through. Yes! Got her! And we actually won that round. We got and killed both tanks. So you can see we're now up to 27,500. We're still behind Doug, who has 29,000. Let's see what we can get. You can just about see it looks like Doug has earned a little bit of interest. It looks like the AIs have been spending their money though. Oh, so yeah, we now have a few more things that we can buy. We can't scroll yet. So we have plasma blasts. Ooh, we can go all the way up to full nukes. Mervs split into multiple missiles I think when they reach their apex. Let's look at these things. Parachutes are useful. Mag deflectors are useful. Auto defense is useful. How much do we have? 15. Ooh. Guidance to help us to hit. All very tempting. I think we want the mag deflector. Auto defense, if I recall correctly, allows us to set up our defenses before anyone gets to shoot, which is, as you might imagine, very, very helpful. So I'm going to get mag deflectors and I'm going to get auto defense. And I'm hoping that that will allow us to make some money in the next round to buy some other stuff. And oh, looks like we have one of the scanned mountains this time. Neat. And looks like we're under... Oh, I thought for a moment that we were underwater, but I think that's just cloud above us and a dark sky below. I think I used to think this was underwater as well. You can see how that might be. See, the automatic defense system's kicked in before anyone has a turn. So we don't have any guidance to set up. We just have our mag deflectors. But let's see, where are we? We're here. We're right out in the open for Barbarella and Doug. Doug would have a bit of trouble hitting us, but Barbarella shouldn't. So let's set up our mag deflectors. Fire them up. And I think that's that. And they did nothing for us. The thing about mag deflectors is that they are fairly weak and they're very directional. 911 off, Doug. Well, serves you right for shooting me, Doug. Whew, well done, that Barbarella. Okay, well, we have to see what we can manage now. The answer is nothing. Not a thing. Not an electronic sausage, to quote, I think that was Marvin the Paranoid Android from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. No, actually, I think it was another robot talking to Marvin, now that I think about it. But anyway, so, yeah, we do have a bit of backing here. I'm going to energize our mag deflectors, because why not? I think this is a springy wall, so I'm going to try a high angle, a relatively high angle. I'm going to try to just bounce it straight back onto Barbarella there. Oh no, I think this is actually wraparound. That's not what I was expecting. Oh wow, good shot, Barbarella. All right, so once Doug has finished exploding. Right, so let's dramatically reduce our power. Let's try that. Still way too much. Okay. Way too little. But we're zoom. Do we have anything else here? Do we? Oh, we have rollers. The rollers are not going to help us here, I don't think. I'd forgotten we bought some rollers. Oh, kittens, that's bad. But that's worse for Barbarella. Nice. Don't blow us up, please, Barbarella. Okay. Let's see what we gain from that. Anytime you're ready. Oh, the land had to fall. Okay, we're actually in the lead now with 36,000. Just ahead of Doug with 32 and Barbarella with 24. So let's see what that'll get us. Not a lot. Batteries. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to check quickly whether later than I thought. No matter. I'm going to check quickly whether batteries will work for our magnetic deflectors. I have a feeling they won't. Give me a moment to get LibreOffice started up again. Sorry about that. What is next week? Next week is still part of September. I'm wondering whether to start my October game, my Halloween game in September, because October, let's see, October has 4 Saturdays, which is good. I'm not sure whether we'll get through the whole thing in that amount of time, though. Let's see. Come along. Okay, recharging tank, firing plasma blasts. It doesn't look like they'll work for our mag deflectors. Okay. So there's not a lot we can do. We're pretty much out of power. I definitely want to have. I think fewer rounds, fewer rounds, and more money for the next match. Now let's see. Still not a very good situation for rollers, unfortunately, because I do want to demonstrate things. They are fun. Okay, that's too much power. Kittens? Oh, thank you for being silly, Barbarella. Kittens. Okay, Barbarella's still being silly. That is perfectly fine by me. Oh, close. Ooh, okay, so we know what sort of walls we have. Yes, we hit. And they have a little napalm effect. Well, that's appropriate that Doug loves the smell of napalm in the morning, because that's what you likely just smelled. Okay, I think we have a decent shot at this, literally. Oh, just a little more. Little less, rather. Gotcha! Ha! Hey, killing ain't cool, says Doug. And, you know, I'd agree if we weren't playing a tank artillery game. Yeah, well, or other types of action game, I suppose. Okay, nice. So we have some money now. Oh, there's more stuff that we can get. Actually scroll a bit. Napalm. Oh, the Death's Head, which I think is basically a mega funky bomb. It's been a while. Oh, we can get proper shields too, and fuel tanks. I'm going to take. What round are we on? 9 of 10. Oh, we're on the last round next. Okay, let's take the shield, see if we can win. Then try to show off more of the weapons next match. So I want to do one more match, I think. and then we'll probably call the stream. It's actually been close to an hour now. So yeah. I am going to go and make some hot chocolate and have a rusk. And probably have a yogurt at some point. Ah, right. So, energize. You see, we now have a full bubble shield. I don't know whether it extends into this rock, but, you know, there it is. Okay, well, it looks like Doug is probably our first shot. Wind is in our favor. Okay, let's power. Ooh, wrap around walls. That's nice. Okay, I was shooting for Doug Barbarella, but, you know, you can see, by the way, our shield has 100% power, which is nice. Ooh, almost. That's fine. We can take it. You see, they can hit us, but we have a shield that's preventing things from getting through. I actually kind of want to demonstrate this, so I'm just going to remember that I have 584 power, and I'm going to reduce a bit. There we go. Oh, come on, Barbarella. Never mind. Let's just kill Barbarella. Oh, neat effect, this one. Horrible sound, but neat effect. And we win. Final scoring, we win. With, I suppose this is 5 kills, or maybe 5 rounds. Yeah, 5 rounds, 5 plus 3 plus 2. We have a score of 56,500, ahead of Doug with 32,610, and Barbarella with 28,220. The types, we were a sentient apparently, and the other two were cyborgs. So let's, oh, I didn't mean to quit out of the game entirely. I wanted to go to the main menu. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Right, and we're loading the main menu again. As I said, I want to change some of those game values and the number of rounds too. Not 2-2. I want to change the rounds 2-3. So rounds. Actually, no. Let's go for 5. Not 55. Or you can have a lot of rounds. 100 rounds. 200 rounds. How many can you have? 1,000 rounds you can have if you want. I don't want, as it happens. Yeah, exactly 1,000. No, I'm not trying to click on that. Come on, come on. There we go. Economics. So cash at start. Let's start ourselves with 20,000? No, forget that. Let's start with 55,000. That's good. Scoring mode can be greedy, basic, or standard. Let's try greedy. Let's see what that does. And then play options. Anything we want to change here? No, I think that's fine. Let's start the game. Oh, I've left it on 5 players. That's probably too many. Quit game. Ah! I don't think I saved my options. Hold on. Sorry about that. We'll be back in presently. But hey, we get a nice... what is this? A sunrise or a sunset, I wonder? A sun change, let's say. A nice twilight. Well, no, twilight's really after sunset and before sunrise. A nice changing of the day. There, right. So, players, I want to bring down to 3. Rounds, I want to bring down to 5. Economics, yeah, scoring mode back to greedy. Cash at start to 55. Save changes this time. We okay on hardware? I think we're okay on hardware. Let's start. Okay, and red is going to be a computer. Let's make red this one, and once again a cyborg. Done. Green is actually going to be human, and is going to be... should we have a different tank this time? No, I like the cute little tank. Didn't have focus. That is not how you spell my name. Wow. There we go. I wonder why this one is blocked off 2 players. Anyway, and well, let's use that one for purple. And now, because we started off with money, we can start off buying stuff. Let's try some stuff. Now, we didn't get to try rollers, so I'm going to buy a baby roller. I'm going to buy a full nuke. And let's get a death's head. Why not? And we can't afford much, but we can afford auto defense and a mag deflector. Let's see how we do with that. Might have made a mistake not buying a proper shield, but we'll see. We shall see. See shall we. Ah, mirrored mountain. Right, so let's set up our mag deflectors. Energize that. Oh, that's where we are. Good. Okay, there's purple, there's red. Purple's Tiffany. Ooh, I think that's oh, there goes Bubba with this annoying noise. I think that was a leapfrog, or maybe a Merv, judging by the trajectory that Tiffany used. Note that Tiffany has a quite powerful looking shield there. I'm going to feel things out a bit with the baby missiles. You see, I don't want to fire a nuke at that angle. Ooh, yep, Tiffany's using Mervs, which didn't, and which my mag deflectors did nothing for. Nothing, not a single thing. Wow, strong start from Tiffany. But we do have a little bit of money at least. Let's see if we can get some real shields with that. The answer is no, we cannot. All right, let's see if we maybe do better next round. Mag deflectors, I thought I remembered them being useful, but so far they're not. I think they really only affect, now that I think about it, glancing shots. They sort of change the direction of glancing shots, but oh well, it's what we have. Now, this looks like a bouncy wall, which is not great for us. I'm going to attempt a trick shot. I'm not at all convinced that this is going to work. Okay. It's going to be tricky. Okay, I think we might be onto something. Now, Tiffany's trying to dig. Oh, Tiffany. Now, you notice that Tiffany's shield dimmed a bit there. That lightning bolt hit it and dealt her some damage, I do believe. Or dealt some damage to her shield. If it hadn't been taken by the shield, she might have taken the damage. Now, let's try a nuke. Bit of a waste of a nuke, perhaps, but oh well. We got to try it out at least. More lightning going into Tiffany. Ooh, out come the Mervs. Yes. All right. So what else do we have? Rollers, death's heads. Okay, let's see what a death's head does. Oh, it's a nuke Merv basically. That's pretty cool. It's a, what is that, 7 Merv? And they're pretty big explosions. They're not quite nukes. Oh, Tiffany doing some damage there to that shield. Was that Bubba? I think Bubba. I think, speaking of Bubbas, we have nothing but baby rollers and baby missiles. Let's see. No, I want to aim a bit further down. And to try to ricochet, my goal here right now is to try to, when I get the mouse back, try to ricochet off there and hit that. So far it's not really working. But meanwhile, these two are occupied with each other, which I'm fine with. Let them fight each other. While I figure out my firing solution. Okay, this might be workable. I'm going to try one tick further up. See how that goes. Ooh. Mama said there'd be days like this, says Bubba. Bubba done. He's destroyed. Ah, I lost track of where I was in my targeting. No, okay, I want to go the other way. Other way. Okay, we're going to keep this angle. Oop. Oh, Tiffany lost her shield, but she has more. We're just going to have to see how this goes. We at least have a firing solution. Tiffany does not yet have access to us. So we might be able to chip through our way through her shield. Maybe. A lot depends on just how many shields Tiffany has. I think that might mean that she has 2 shields up there at the top there. Which might be bad for us. But it is war of attrition now. And at least the lightning's helping. I wonder whether the lightning's drawn to those shields. Because Tiffany's been hit a lot. And we haven't been hit at all. Yeah, you see she now has a 1 there. She has 1 shield left. I don't know whether that means 1 in reserve or just 1 full stop. I'm not going to show you any respect, Tiffany. I'm just going to keep shooting your shields until you have no more shields and I can just hit you. At least that's the plan. Come on, almost there. Almost through Tiffany's shields. She's getting through our mountain with those leapfrogs. I don't even know your sister, Tiffany. Almost there. Oh, she's getting so close, though. Okay, Tiffany has no more shields left. But we have a distressing lack of mountain between us and her. Yeah, that's getting very close. I do not know that we're going to make this. Oof. You can see how powerful leapfrogs can be. They are chewing through that mountainside. Come on. Almost there. Oh, Tiffany got hit by lightning. Just in time for us to fire. Okay. Ah, we now have slightly too much power. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, still too much. But at least that ruined Tiffany's firing solution. Yeah. Ooh, for a while there. Come on. Oh, that's getting so close. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. That'll ruin her aim again. If I can keep firing like this, it should keep undermining her, and we should eventually hit her. And she has no more shields, so we're not in too bad a position. She does have parachutes left, so she's fine in terms of fall damage. She's not so fine in terms of being hit by baby missile damage. Like that. Oh, I can't believe we actually won that. Lightning strike. Alright, we're not doing great in terms of money. Bubba has quite a bit. Can we get a real shield? No, we cannot. What does our inventory say? We have 1 shield left. Okay. Where are we? 2 of 5 rounds fought. Okay, so it's tempting to get one of these others. But I think, did I? Yeah, I bought some rollers. I do want to try out the rollers. I do want to show them off. I'm going to save money, I think, is what I'm going to do. And see if we can pull up a bit more money and get some more of the interesting, fun weapons and items. We haven't used many of the inventory items yet. Wow, Tiffany, you really don't like me, do you? That's okay, because Bubba doesn't like you either. No, he does not. We've just established that, Tiffany. Now, I don't think magnetic shields are going to help me at all here. But a roller might actually. Hold on. I want to get... right, firing solution. Yeah, that's... Oh, you're kidding me. I was just about to try out a roller. I should have just fired the roller, perhaps. And so it goes. Hindsight is 20/20 and all of that. Okay. Still no money for anything real, so let's keep going. Oh, looks like a cave system again. Those are always interesting. There we go. Oh, we're in an awful position this time. Wow. That's this is just not going to go well. Yeah, I mean, we might manage, but it's not an easy one. But at least it's bouncy walls. Bouncy walls are good for us. Thank you for that, Bubba. I'm going to keep firing on this trajectory and see how close we get to Bubba. Actually, let me have a look at that. I think it's going to go a little too... No, it's actually not bad. That would have been another good time to use a roller. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lower power slightly. Try a roller. There, you see how it rolled downhill to... basically, it hit here, and then it rolled down here and hit Bubba. Not terribly useful, because it's a baby roller, but, you know, there it is. In fact, it's not even doing any damage to Bubba's shield, so, you know, that's not great. So let's go for the missiles again. See if we can get a more direct firing solution. I think this is possibly a good one. Might be another bit of a battle of attrition. Bubba does have 2 shields for us to work our way through. But yeah, we're in a good position here. It's not Christmas, Bubba. It's closer to Halloween. And now it's just a matter of, yeah, again, of attrition. Wonder, can we... I still don't know what the quit button is. In the main menu, it was, I think, Control Q. I know there's a way... What did I just do? All right. I know there's a way of, well, there's the way of pulling up that thing. I'm still not sure what that means. But it happens when you press Control. Oh. Okay, so I brings up the inventory and allows us to select. And Control I toggles between weapons. Nice. Oh, there we go. Control R, retreat. Okay. You seriously want to disgrace and humiliate yourself by retreating? No, I think that's fine. We pretty much have a firing solution on poor Bubba here. So while this is going to be a bit slow and tedious, I think we can do it. But at least I know how to retreat if we do get really bored. Or a subsequent level just doesn't work out for us. Okay, Bubba's has 1 shield in reserve, so we have 2 shields to get through, in short. Yeah, and now it's just a matter of hitting spacebar when we're in our turn. There's not a lot else that we have in our inventory to make this more interesting, unfortunately. If we get through all 5 rounds and we haven't seen, some of the more interesting stuff, I'll rack up the money again and go and buy some of the really fun, cool stuff, just to show it off. And do one more set of rounds, I think. Okay, there's Bubba's last shield. I think we can... There's a good chance that we'll get to say bye-bye, Bubba. Bubba's just digging through the ceiling at the moment. Ooh, that could be dangerous, that bouncing. But Bubba's not using it very intelligently at the moment. Oh, that soil affected our trajectory. Yeah. It should, I think, be out of the way now. Not quite. The bounce almost got him. There we go. That's close enough for now to at least do damage to his shield. I once had a 3D version of Scorched Earth, Scorched 3D. I think I still have it lying around somewhere. I don't think that, for me at least, the gameplay worked quite as well in 3 dimensions as it does in 2. But, it was still fun. For a little bit at least. I want to drop my power just slightly. I might have to take a couple of shots to get through the landscape. And to just get the right amount. I think this should be a decent shot. Let's try it. No, we want a bit more power, I think. No, actually, hold on. I think we lost power to landscape there. There we go. Good. The round is ours. All right, and we've racked up a bit of money. Good. Let's see. Oh, we can get some real shields at least. That's something. That'll hopefully keep us in the game. That is an interesting landscape. Energize that. Oh, is that where we are? We're all on peaks. Right. Not much use for baby rollers in that situation, I'm afraid. This looks like an aim directly at them and blast through the mountain situation, to my mind. It looks like the walls are probably concrete, meaning... Oh, thank you for the help, Tiffany. Pooh. Got a little closer to me than I'd like. A little lower, I think. Yeah, it looks like it's concrete walls. I think Tiffany's damaging herself. Okay, I think that might work. Oh, that was a nice shot, Tiffany. Almost there. Oh, out with the Mervs. Nicely done that, Tiffany. Oh, no, don't punky bomb me to death. That is the thing, those can actually do that, or kill you. Yeah, Tiffany took a little bit of damage there. Ah. Oh, this could be bad for us. Yeah, we took some damage too. Okay, we're going to want to aim up a bit now. Has that done anything to our shields yet, I wonder? Nope. Oh, no, no, no. Tiffany managed to undermine us again. Oh, oh, we lost to that. Ah, oh, so close. And Tiffany actually won that match with $17,173. We were close behind with $16,632, and Bubba was a little behind with $13,950. We go to new game. New game brings us to the main menu. That's a little counterintuitive to my mind, but that's okay. All right, I want to do one more match, as I said, to show off some of the fun weapons. Some nice icebergs by the looks of it. Cool. Literally, in fact. Right, so let's go to economics. Ramp up the cash. 150, that's probably good. Start. You're a cyborg, that's fine. You're me, and come on, get that focus, please. Go, and we'll stick with our tank, and you don't get my tank, you get that tank. Okay, so let's go here first. So you can see we have guidance for the various weapons, including the Lazy Boy, which I think guides missiles over the landscape to hit things. Shields, force shields, and heavy shields. Force shields, I think, actually deflect impacts back. Yeah, they act like the bouncy walls. Heavy shields are like shields, absorbing damage, but heavier. Super mags, I'm not sure about offhand. Fuel tanks, of course, allow us to move around. Kind of want to try out super mags. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's try out super mags. And I think basic shields. Then what have we not tried here? Plasma blast and laser we haven't tried. We've tried out the nukes. We've seen the leapfrogs at least. We've tried out funky bombs and we've seen MIRVs. We tried out the Death's Head. We haven't tried out napalm. Napalm is kind of cool. We can give that a shot. Plasma blast, I think, just makes a blast where you are. So I think I'm going to go for a laser. And some hot napalm. 2 hot napalms, I think. And we have enough for some plasma. And I think if we can get it, auto defense, we want. And let's get some fuel. Right, let's go. Which you can play this game in a sober, sedate manner in which you gradually build up a stock of money with which to buy all of the neat items and things, or you can give yourself tons of money and just buy it all at the start. So let's energize this super mag, see what that does. We have no guidance, but that's fine. There's one of our enemies. There's the other. We can actually click on them to identify them. That's cool. Biff. And Napoleon is our other opponent. Ooh, hot napalm would actually be pretty good in this situation. All right, so I'm going to once again do a. Oops. Going to do a bit of an aiming shot here with. Okay, so that's not quite what I want with napalm. For napalm, I want to land the shot on top of them. Too much. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to aim up slightly in order to avoid the little niche that we created. Oh, we took a hit there. And I'm going to switch out to napalm. Hot napalm, in fact. Oh, you're kidding me. Is that it? It's not what it's supposed to do. Hmm. Okay, let's try once more. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. You can see it flows downhill and does quite a bit of damage. Okay, let's try something else now. It's not a really good position for moving. Kind of want to try to laser them. So I'm going to use baby missiles for aiming. See, that would not hit. Napoleon is shooting himself. I'm sure there's some... Oh, ow, that hurt. I think it's time for shields. Does that look like it'll hit? Napoleon's struggling a bit with the wind, I think. No, that's not going to hit, I don't think. Did Napoleon have a sister? I think that might hit now. Okay. Let's try out this laser. We have 5, so that's okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's not going as far as I'd like. So that's a thing. So we don't want to keep using it right now. Okay, I think... This one's going to be awkward, I'm afraid. Okay, that's looking good. It would be looking... Okay, it's looking less awkward now that Napoleon has shot himself. That is a strange sentence to say. What else do we have lying around here? Not a lot. We still haven't figured out what our super magnetic shields do. I'm going to save up money for some of the guidance stuff, I think. Oh, that's rendering relatively quickly for a moment there. Okay. Well, let's try our super magnetic shields again. See if we can get anywhere. Nice shot, Biff. Let's see. That's no good. Napoleon, you realize that Biff is shooting directly at you, right? Thank you. That's more like it, Napoleon. Kind of like that that audio, by the way, that flying like that. Okay, so this looks like a springy wall or bouncy or one of the two. Again, a little bit awkward, but we'll see what we can do. So what do we have in our inventory? Is there anything that would be useful here? Actually, yeah, let's try another napalming. Almost napalmed ourselves. That's no good. It didn't flow far enough. So it goes. And we're out of napalm. Let's see. Greetings, Angry Fig. You love playing this game in the computer lab with your friends. I'm sure it's that sort of game from that sort of that sort of era, isn't it? Nostalgia trip at the highest right now. You say, yep. No, there's a lot of nostalgia now. That's one of the reasons that I picked this. I played this at home rather than in the computer lab, but I played Gorillas.Bass in the computer lab instead. Right, what am I going to do? That's the question here. I don't have enough fuel to get over there. I suppose I could use... No, I'm not going to be able to get up that vertical wall. I was thinking that I could maybe use fuel to climb up here and get a better shot, but that's not really going to work. I wonder whether a lob shot would work. Oh, I think we have a firing solution. Oh, they have a force shield. Okay, that's worth knowing. So I was thinking of firing a nuke at them. That's Plasma Blast. Oh, I don't have any nukes left. So I can't fire nukes at them. Well, they do lose power whenever we hit, I'm pretty sure, so... It's still worth bonking them. And you can see they're down to 76% power in that force shield. You know, Biff, I don't think oiling a cannon turret with blood is going to work very well. It's actually quite sticky, is blood. I'm hoping that we get an opportunity to drive over to another tank and... Whoa, that was an interesting interaction. And try that. I think the Plasma Blast is a close-range weapon, so... Yeah, I'm hoping to get to drive over to a tank and try that out. That was definitely an interesting one. So I'm guessing this is the springy wall, not the bouncy one, because I think it's actually adding power. That's fine, it's all getting closer to Napoleon there. Imagine what it would look like from the point of view of this tank, seeing these shells coming in, just bouncing off of one shield and then bouncing off of the landscape and coming bouncing closer back to you. Can you imagine if the actual shells made this noise? Oh no, I think Napoleon's noticed me. That's fine, I have power in my shields yet. If I don't suppose you'd care to help, would you? That's fine, I'll do it myself. He has another shield. But it's just plain shield, not a force shield, so things aren't going to be bouncing off of it anymore. Our shield's running a bit low, but we do have one in reserve. We do have at least one in reserve, I think. Not one of these super mag shields, which seem to be acting just like ordinary shields, actually, which is slightly confusing to me. Oh, I think now is the time to set off a normal shield. There we go. And keep going. Oh, Biff's actually found a firing solution. Nice. You know what the screen reminds me now with all of these firing trails? It reminds me of that old Windows, or one of the old Windows screensavers that, yeah, it likewise drew a whole bunch of mathematical trails or arcs around the screen. It did look a little less messy than this, though. I think I'm in. Also known as Thaumaturge. Biff, where was that supposed to be going? Oh, Napoleon had another shield. Do I have anything bigger in here? Nothing that's going to be useful. The laser, from what we've seen, will not reach that distance. Okay, I tire of this. I am actually going to, on my next turn, I'm going to retreat from this round, because this is getting a little bit tiresome. Yes. Oh, look, we actually have a little escape pod. That's cute. Oh, and they still keep going. That's fine. Napoleon's in a pretty bad position right now, so Biff should have them, I think. If Biff would care to, you know, actually hit them. Come on, guys. You're supposed to be challenging AIs. Oh, Napoleon's found a firing solution at least. It's just a matter of chipping away at Biff's shield. And Biff doesn't have any reserve shields by the looks of it, so it's looking like this might actually go to Napoleon. Which is, again, a very strange thing to be saying. Almost there. I think that button fires your missiles, Napoleon. Almost there. I don't really mind which of them wins at this point, and I just want to get to another round. Yeah, looks like we've had another shield, force shield this time. And it looks like Napoleon's actually out of shields. I don't know why Biff's firing this way. Very strange. And unfortunately, I haven't found a way to get out at this point, short of actually shutting down the program. And I still want to try out a couple of the weapons now. I mean, combination of try them out myself, because it's been so long since I don't remember what all of them do with great clarity, and just show them off as well. You love their trash talk. Yes, Angry Fig. That is a big part of the fun of this. I always turn on the trash talk, I do think. Not all of the lines are good. Don't forget about me is not the best line I've ever heard, I don't think. But I'll oil your turret with my blood is a good one. I'll smash your ugly tank. It's not the strongest, but it works. And apparently works well enough that Biff decided to steal it. Don't worry, this isn't a live round. It is one that I do like, though. A little bit of the old refuge in audacity. Biff has another of these lined up. This could take a moment. There's really no way of exiting out. Not that I'm finding. No, it's just... I mean, we could reset entirely, but... We've come this far now. And Biff only has one shield left. Well, it's... No, that's a bit sunken cost. It's more that... I don't know. For a stream, I'd prefer not to exit out the game unless I have a good reason to. Even though I did do so earlier. At this point, it's just a matter of waiting, and it's not that long a wait, I don't think. Biff's shield is running down. Napoleon should have them in due course. I'm glad I don't have a monitor that's likely to have much burn-in, because this has been looking like this for a while. I suppose it wouldn't have been that long. Oh well. We will get there, I dare say. I hope you enjoy pain. It's not a bad line. I've definitely heard worse lines than that. Oh, no. No, alright. Okay, Biff has 2 normal shields. Okay. At this point, excuse me, I'm going to exit the game and start it up again, because that is taking too long. There comes a point at which it is no longer worth waiting. Ah. Right, let's see where we left the economics. That's acceptable. That last shield was absurd. Indeed it was, Angry Fig. Indeed it was. Alright. Actually, no. No, no. Is 5 actually the minimum number of rounds? I'm surprised you can't have 3. Alright, that's fine. Let's get in. You are an AI. You can have this. You can be a cyborg. This is me again. Come on, give it focus. No, give the thing focus. Give the entry focus. Wow. That was annoying. Anyway, this is our tank. And you're an AI, and you can have that tank. Right, what have we not tried yet? Yeah, we haven't tried Plasma Blast. We haven't tried that laser properly. For those to work out nicely, let's have some heavy shields and a bunch of fuel. Okay, and we'll just have to see how it goes. I didn't get auto defenses, so we may not win this round, but we'll see. It is getting a bit late here. The stream's running a little longer than I intended, but I do kind of want to show off some of the fun stuff. Where are we? We're all the way down there on the left. Oof, that noise. I like this effect. I do not like this noise. There we are. That's us. And again, we have these really spiky mountains that are going to make it quite difficult to drive over. You know what? This is more for demonstration than anything. I'm actually going to retreat. See if we can get ourselves a better landscape. Jacques and Cleopatra we're up against. Right, nothing much we can buy there. This is more, let's get to having fun with some of these weapons than let's actually seriously try to win. Excuse you. Ah, we didn't even get to, oh no. And now these two are going to just slug it out through this mountain. Okay, hold on. I'm going to restart one more time. This time I'm going to disable the AIs buying... lol, indeed. I'm going to disable the AIs buying anything. And I'm going to give us ridiculous amounts of money. And we're going to have whatever items we want. And we're just going to try out stuff and have fun. That's what we're going to do this time. At least so is my intent. Right, economics. Computers do not buy. Rack up the cash at start. 200,000 looks good. And let's actually just go for 2 players. There we go. That'll make life a little quicker. AI again. You can have the AI tank. Cyborg. Done. Human. That is. Come on. Come on. Take focus. There we go. There we go. Done. Right. So I want a bunch of fuel. I want auto defenses. I want a heavy shield. I want lazy boys. I want to break free. That is terrible singing, but anyway. Tried out Death's Heads earlier. Funky bombs are just so fun. I'm going to take some funky bombs. And nukes just because it's fun to blow things up. And Death's Heads for the same reason. Right, let's go. Let's blow some stuff up. Oh, hey, there's a little city there this time by the looks of it, or something in the background there. This is another of the scan mountains. Actually, you know what? Looking at the artifacts along the edges, maybe those are scanning artifacts, not cities. Interesting, if so. Right, give us shields, please. There's our target. Will this make you mad? No, that's actually quite fine, Edward. Right, so we're a little far away for driving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate that. That's the lazy boy guidance, and I'm going to try firing a nuke. I don't remember whether this is how this works. I may be about to blow myself up, but oh, choose target. That one. Yes, I love that. It just drives over the landscape and nukes him. There's a reason they call it a lazy boy. And just a little explosion. Oh dear, oh dear. Do we want anything else? We have plasma blasts, so I do want those. It's fine. Let's see. We could get some of the other guidances, but I don't think so. I think we are fine. Let's just go on. And our poor opponent can't even buy this stuff, so they're stuck with no shields and with basic baby missiles. So let's energize our shields. Still not in a good position to actually drive over there, to my annoyance. Actually, you know what? I don't know whether this is a good idea, but I'm going to try Death's heading this annoying mountain out of the way. Oh, you know, hey, that works for me too. Not what I intended. Did that kill him is the question. Not quite, actually. But they're pretty badly hurt. What else do we have in our inventory then? Ooh, Funky Bomb might do the job. Now, this is the fun stuff, you say. Indeed it is. Just going ham with ridiculous weapons. Ah. Okay, that's fine. Next one should be fine, I think. And it's not like they can hit us from there with the maximum power they have. In fact, they hit themselves and blew up. There they go. Bye-bye, Edward. Okay. I want another Death's Head, because those are fun. Wait for this quite nice, snowy and icy landscape to load. This slow loading is itself kind of nostalgic for me, I will admit. Right. I wonder whether I can drive over that. Let's try it. No, I can't drive over that. Oh, that's annoying. What's the best thing to do here? I'm going to try just doing this and trying to get rid of some of this. Hello? Oh, there we go. Trying to get rid of some of this terrain. Oh. Triple shot. Oh, maybe that's what... I think maybe the computer hasn't had MIRVs all along, but that special tank fires 3 shots at once. That would explain, it would explain why it's separated out. Alright, let's keep going. Interesting. I'd forgotten about that. It has been an awfully long time since I played this game. I didn't even have it in my backups, my backup files. I think, yeah, no, I didn't have anything of it there. I eventually got it from, I believe, the developer's website. Ah, now this looks like we might be able to drive. So let's go and get our fuel. There we go. And we're driving along. That's pretty cute, honestly. No, you're kidding me. Oh, wait, I can sort of... Oh, blech, that almost worked. There we go. And we're off. That's as close as we can get. Alright, well, let's... I'm going to try out this plasma blast. I don't know whether it needs power or what, but... Well, that was a little dinky. I think maybe because I was low on power. I'm not sure. But that's alright. Let's activate that and just funky bomb him to death with a lazy boy. He didn't want to live anyway, he says. I suspect he may not be telling the truth there, but... 1 round remains. Okay, so we have 1 more round to see if we can... Let's just buy up as much fuel as we can get. Okay, it's not a lot, but alright. I want to see if I can get the plasma blast to work. Although it's not looking good with this terrain. Well, let's see what our placement looks like. Oh, no, I don't think we're going to be driving anywhere on this. We're not going to be able to laser through that, I don't think. Let's see what we can do. I kind of like that you can sort of climb, almost sort of dig through the terrain like this. It is of dubious utility to us in this situation. Whoops. Especially if we do that. But it's kind of neat and fun. Alright, so let's max out our power. Let's see what this does for us. Bouncy walls. That's not really useful to us. We have no more lazy boys. We have laser boys, is what we have. We have death's heads. We have plasma, which doesn't do an awful lot, to be honest. We have nukes, and we have our auto defense system, which isn't much use without any actual shields and such like to apply it to. So this, okay, I'm going to try something a little bit silly here. To nuke away this chunk of terrain and see if that allows us to make a decent bounce shot off of the walls. where I wanted that to go. That's okay. Is none of it terribly useful? Alright, well, let's just do this. What? That's odd. Didn't even blow up. Huh. That's a little disappointing, but alright. Let's just use the laser for the sake of using the laser, and I think we'll probably retreat and... That's still pretty cool, I think. Not useful right now, but cool. Actually, let's try out, since we have full power, let's try out the plasma and see what it's like now. No, it's still pretty dinky, is what it is. Okay. I think that is that. Let's retreat. Right, and Edward won. Right. And at this point, I think I will end the stream. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've had fun. I very much have. Yeah, this was Scorched Earth, and a nice little literal blast from the past for me. Yeah. Stay well, and goodbye.